Okay, okay. With a cough drop in my mouth because I've been screaming at this game for the last couple of days, and a whole ton of hope that there's no more feline diarrhea and random power outages. Here we are, Mig here once again. We've gotten a lot done in this game, and it might be the end. As right now we're going to complete the Phineas contact quest, and right now we're very close to maybe reconciling and saving everyone aboard the Hope. The Hope was the ship that your character was initially awakened on, so hoping for the best here. Double checking all the sounds good. Looks like it. Looks like we're good to go. Alright. If you hear some candy in my mouth, that is the cough drop, so sorry in advance. We're gonna go to Byzantium. We're gonna drop Sam from the party and bring Parvati back. I wanted to just see some of the dialogue between Sam and Nyoka. And it was just a whole bunch of Nyoka, you know, threatening to shut it down. So, so we'll just take it from there. It's like, okay, they got like pretty much one form of dialogue. It's all threatening. Oh, why is it all hiccup? Why is it so hiccupy? Okay, that looks better.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah. That's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
What's your code name?
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle.
Do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
No way! I'm Golden Eagle. You can be Cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep him warm.
Oh my god,
You sure you don't
she's
want
so
to be
adorable.
Raven? Or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
This cloak and dagger stuff is nonsense, but if everyone else gets a code name, I want one too.
You can be Cassowary.
That's shockingly apt.
Yeah, they are.
Cassowaries were a solitary bunch. But once they had a friend, they'd stick with them till the end.
Aggressive little creatures, too. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
That's debatable.
Ha ha. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in!
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Maybe. Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. Good hunting,
Looks like
Golden
I got
Eagle.
work to do, guys. I think cassowaries have a... Oh, whoa, what? Why? Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting?
That's the last of them.
I guess we're already on a bad way with... This is gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna be able to do any of this stuff. If they're fire on sight...
What is it? I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Alright, whatever.
Good hunt.
This is gonna be a bloodfest to end the game. The good word. I'm gonna have to give that to one of them. Because they're both rocking machine guns here. Oh wow, but their damage is way up on them too. Yeah, it's fine. I guess we'll keep what we got. Because this thing's already doing work. To be honest, the game, it feels a little too easy at this point. So I'm not too worried about dying.
Here they come!
Yeah, this is gonna be a war. I might as well go straight to the bad guys and
Cover you! I'll fix you, run!
had maximum negative reputation with 3 factions. Wow. We're gonna fight me too? The board is repulsed with me, guys. Hey, who are we fighting? Is this outside? Where are they fighting? Where did you guys go? What? Okay. Okay, we need terminal codes to unlock. We just killed all the guards. So not the best start, I guess. Well, the start that we expected, right? It's gonna go downhill from here. It's gonna be fight around every corner. And I'm not gonna pick up ammo anymore either. Forget it. I have 4,200 ammo. What am I even gonna do with it? I finally figured out how to put away a gun. It's just holding X. I found this out 15, 16 hours into the game.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running.
Hey, you.
Auntie Cleo's level 10.
Want to be famous?
Feeling a little off balance?
What are you talking to me? Filler missions? This late in the game? I don't know.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Whatever you're
There's those
selling, I'm
street
not buying.
smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Listen, you got an agent?
Does working for a mad scientist count?
A mad scientist? Guy sounds like he's moonlighting. Here's some free advice. If you want to make it in this business, you gotta work with professionals. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Not interested.
Auntie Cleo's
Is that supposed to be a model of the system?
Oh boy.
Not super accurate.
Oh well. We're literally gonna be fighting in the city. This is the thing. This is the war we've chosen. Oh! You don't have a helmet on.
Find its weakness, Cap.
Have we spoken to Minister Clark?
We're not getting through.
It's just really crazy how this turned out. Whoa, really? Oh, that guy died. A note to Mr. Billingsley. Oh god, a wealthy citizen. I don't want to shoot wealthy citizens. I want to liberate them. You know, fight me? Okay, I'm like aiming right at this guy. He's not getting hurt. I guess we didn't think about this too much. Dude, they're still fighting. Who could they possibly be fighting at this point?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and
literally intimidated at this point. Dude, it's just straight out war. There's war! In today's episode, we take down the 1%.
Here they go!
Went all right.
Don't mess with us!
God, they just melt. It's like bad chocolate. They just melt, man.
Incoming!
Yes, give me a concussion. Little do they know, I'm already concussed. Yay, level up. I could really use those skill points right about now.
How did you get in here?
Don't worry about it.
You! You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
Oh my law. Captain! Captain! That's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Cut the crap. I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Of course, of course. It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Everything looks good on my end. I'm getting a dropped frames warning. Let me know if you guys are experiencing that. I just don't see it on my feed, and I'm just rewatching what you guys should be seeing, so should be okay. Whatever it is that you brought here, Rockwell's the one behind it. Yeah, but then I'll have to deal with him.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating?
No.
Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time.
Let's focus. How do I get to the headquarters? At any rate, I'm glad to have someone else on my side. Alright, at any rate, I'm glad to have someone else on my side.
I dearly hope I'm not imagining this. Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis District, along with the other major corporate and government facilities. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Okay, a few guards don't scare me.
That's good, because there are sure to be more at headquarters. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
How did you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Do I want to know?
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Well, thanks for your help.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance.
Okay.
Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Okay. Alright, you can count on me, buddy.
Good.
We can maybe search around for a minute. It's not like they're gonna care. Alright, let's get out of here. And fight through everything in order to beat this, because it's surely looking like that. I'm actually surprised that guy even offered me some type of agent gig or side mission thing. Oh, yes, it's up now. Fantastic. Ah! Alright, we are 95 meters away. Docking bay terminal codes. At least we got those. Although, I don't really think it even matters at this point.
Huh?
Alright. Whoa. Not bad. Who else wants it? There's an elevator there. I wonder if this will help me at all. The maintenance tunnels? Yeah, we can take the maintenance tunnels. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think that was like the entrance, the side entrance to it, to get to this building. It was probably to avoid everything that just happened in the street, but... Oh, hey! Maybe I was wrong. Who else wants to fight? Anyone else? I mean, I knew they would be pissed, but this is a little... Like, why not, you know, maybe roll out the red carpet and maybe play for a truce here? Anything good here? Alright, not. Alright, now with it. Going upstairs, going upstairs. Although, that number is... Oh no, there it is. Oh, it looks like they're just gonna fight, so...
Incoming!
And where's Pravati at? Nothing like hammer in a group.
Not getting through. Got him.
Wow.
That's the last of them.
I'm kind of surprised that he didn't value his life enough to, you know, try a little. Try a little talk. Just a little bit of talk. It's ridiculous. Where does his head go? Where did his head go? This room's really nice. Should we uncover what's here? I don't think we can. Oh well.
One person gets all the space. Just to sign papers all day?
Welcome to bureaucracy. Priority message. Let's print that key card.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Wow.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
Send Minister Clark's message to Earth. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete. Wow. Wow, what? The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Wow. People are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for a foreseeable future. Wow, they were literally going to just feed people like filler. Oh! Ah! I'm actually happy I'm just shooting random people in the city now, because like, oh my god, are you kidding me? This is so bad. This is so bad. I don't want to play corporate chill next round. Sure, I'll steal the broken snow globe. No, can't break the glass. Why is there a blown out hole in the wall, by the way? I didn't do that. Okay, so what do we do now? Dimethyl sulfoxide. Is there any way to do that? I sent my message. Does this computer do anything else? No, it doesn't. Alright, so I guess it's the elevator back down. That's probably just leaving the building. I'm going to figure that out. Hey look! More red triangles. Can't wait. Guys, you might want to take out your guns.
to go through 3 checks.
I killed all the security. You don't have to worry about your checkpoints anymore. Problem solved. Oh boy. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Oh boy. I mean... You're still alive? I need to handle that real quick. You. Go away. You. Go away. Anyone else? Oh, this guy's failed automatically. Hey, there it is. Alright, so where do we have to go?
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudder.
Nothing like free toiletries.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
What do you think you're doing? Nothing at all.
Incoming, Captain!
Because we're definitely taking that. Because I want this. Look at this thing. Yeah. I also have the Hammer of Olympus. We're gonna try all the melee weapons. Not this blade though.
No, no, please. I don't want no trouble.
I mean, you asked for it when you try to stand up to me. Don't you think?
Don't hurt me.
Oh yeah, you gonna get hurt. Hey, a vending machine. Time to sell our junk. Let's see. These stun batons, man. I'll tell you what. These stun batons are trash. Probably even worse is all the armor I have. I'm just gonna sell literally everything that has no armor slots, or everything that's like empty armor slots. Technically roll with everything else. God, I held it. I also still have like 100 weight available to me. Are you gonna fight me? Get out of here. Alright, so where am I going? Looks like I need to go downstairs. Is there a way for me to do that now? Alright. I'm going down. I thought it would go up for some reason. Why isn't the marker here though? You know what I'm saying? Like instead of like under the ground. Alright.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157?
Oh, come on. Damn it. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Let's close that door though. Is it here? No. But this door is barred. So we didn't go the right way, I guess? There's a ladder. Okay, let's climb up that. No one up here? Fantastic. And we'll just sneak by. Don't mind us. Nothing else happening here. Damn, man. I wish you could just jump down. This wouldn't be damaging at all.
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
You better show some identification real fast if you want to keep your kneecaps.
What? That's what I asked you.
Except you sound like a wimp. Show some teeth next time.
Okay. Thanks for the tip. Now you really have to go before I call in the other guards.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yay! Oh god. Wrong door? Where's the door? Where's the door? Oh. I thought I would find a door here.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Let's just leave him.
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding.
But this is... No, this is where I started. What the hell? Her face. She's like, yeah. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to go back down again. At least we reset our costume. Okay. So there's no way down?
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
No, you're not.
What?
I don't have it. It's fine.
Really? I thought everyone had to have one. You should probably go before someone else catches you.
You got it. Oh. While they're testing in here. How did I end up in this situation again? Let's see how far we can sneak without getting caught.
Lawbreaker! I saw that! This area is for authorized personnel only. You're not supposed to be here, are you?
Neither are you.
What are you talking about?
This isn't your shift.
What? Oh. I knew I had a funny feeling when I got out of bed today. Listen, I won't tell anyone I saw you if you don't tell about me. Just this once, alright?
They're so gullible. Deal. Whoa, that's a lot of feces.
Trespassing in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is punishable by death. You've got one chance to explain why I shouldn't blow you away right now.
What if I ask nicely?
No.
Dude, seriously, what do I have to do to get in there? Gonna climb again. The hibernation lab. I don't remember opening this door.
What do you think you're doing? I'm negotiating with Walter.
Solid kill.
This isn't our elevator. Well, this is the same one from before. Oh, this one takes me down too. Okay. So what you're saying is we have a chance here. Well, this guy's dead. The same guy I just killed now. Oh my god. This is so annoying. This shouldn't be like a puzzler, right? I'm using our damn elevator. Okay.
What do you think you're...
Come, don't mess with him.
Fine.
We're just gonna kill the entire group. I'm over it. Totally over it. Hey, we got a call. We got a call. Great. Anything here? Anything in here I can mess with and figure out?
Nicely done.
Auto mag pistol ultra. Well, these guys are gonna be pissed when they find out there's nothing for them here. Hey, a workbench. That means I can tinker this thing. Nice. Damn. I couldn't tinker with it that much, but 535 is pretty good damage. Alright.
Hey! Stop that! What do you think?
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
No, please, don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
I haven't seen you before.
Okay. Those are lab notes. I'm just annoyed because, like, I feel like this got a hell of a lot more complicated than it needs to be. And when you look at the journal, all it's going to say is you've learned that the methyl sulfoxides, blah, 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 blah. That's here. Cool. But they've yet to tell you.
Whoa, careful.
Trespassing in the ministry.
Sorry, doctor. We're looking at a slaughter now. Welcome to the slaughter. See, this computer is broken. This one. There's more lab notes. It's like nothing is about actually taking the sulfur or the dimethyl sulfoxide. See what I'm saying? I don't even... So that entrance over there is how we have to get in. But I see no, like, tangible way of actually grabbing it. And all these computers are putting off, like, sounds and stuff, but... Yeah, this puts us pretty much at the doorway, right?
Hey! What do you think?
Okay, so going towards that point, as you can see, this is that door. And there's nothing in here to unlock that door. And this is the elevator for that door. There's another door up here, looks like, maybe? So if I go back upstairs, is there a way around to that door? Am I just like losing my mind? But then look where this puts us. This puts us back at the entrance of the entire facility. It's so stupid. My hacking skill is too low. But maybe it won't be if I put on something for hacking. Blocking, melee, stealth skills, medical, persuade, defense skills, heavy, handguns, leadership. Okay. What if I take off everything? How's my character now with skills? Nope. Hacking is still too low. There's not a single damn thing that gives me a hacking? Isn't that shocking? I mean, engineering may help. Leadership. Alright. And Yoka and these guys definitely don't have... They both have engineering stuff. Well, actually that helps, okay.
Not so fast! What do you think?
Nothing at all.
Here they come. I suppose I can look away this time.
Don't hurt me!
Don't hurt me! No,
Please,
please, please! Don't hurt me!
Freeze. At least when I use this elevator, it actually takes me all the way back to where I need to go. And it resets my stealth. But I'm still suffering with the concept of why can't I enter this damn room? Was it really that simple? I'm so upset. How did I miss that door? Hey look, Fallout 76! Yeah, we might as well take all that stuff while we're here. Transfer dimethyl sulfoxide to canister. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving 73.629 dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. So experiment authorization is Charles Rockwell, Lifetime Employment Program. To repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of human subject and loss of... But who are these people? Are any of these people important? Sucks. It sucks, but I mean, at the same time, they're literally willing to throw the entire race under the bus so that these elites can live. And I'm totally down with the 1%ers at this point. I want to just get rid of all of them. Eat the rich. Alright, do we have to do anything here, or can I just teleport to my ship? So I can't teleport while near hostiles? Alright, alright, now we're good. Can we now teleport? Yes, we can. Taking it all, baby. I want to have a Snickers. So much Halloween candy I'm still going through. But they had crispy Snickers. I haven't had these ever, so now I'm like hooked on them.
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing?
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
You're well informed. You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
You wanted to talk to me. Make your offer.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
You want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
They've been wanting me to turn in this guy forever, and they've never really offered me anything that was worth it. And I'm not corporate shilling it, so they can bleep off. I was hoping that static message option was going to still be there when she explained herself, but it's okay. What's up, buddy, old pal?
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony is on the verge of collapse. I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
The board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress.
Focus, Phineas. Halcyon's going to collapse unless we do something.
We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something I can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged, though. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Okay, I got questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
People aren't going to notice a giant colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
He says their heads are going to be up their ass. Should I expect resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Right, screw it, let's do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
The adjutant asked me to plant a tracking sensor in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
What? I was actually expecting a thank you?
Thank you very much for consulting with me, thereby averting the possibility of doing something silly, like destroying the tracker. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
Okay. You sure you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Okay, I wanted to talk about the Hope.
Certainly. How can I help?
Well, we already did. Level 24. level 24, and I'm going to continue to put points into that. I want as few doors to impede me as possible. And actually, this is good timing too. There's perk points as well. So, have a perk point available. Headshot kills explode, damaging nearby enemies. When you're low on health, you deal increased damage. Your next attack, well, I already did that one. 33% detection radius of enemies. Already had the carrying capacity. I don't know. Melee damage return is health. That sounds good. So this is actually going to be a good... Oh wait, we have to send the corrupted signal first, right? Alright, so how do we do that? Find Wells' communication terminal and corrupt the signal. Send corrupted tracking signal. Okay.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Did I give him? I must have given it to him, right? Or else I wouldn't be going to the Hope. Alright, we're gonna jump to the Hope and get the Hope skipped over here. Hopefully not killing everyone in the process. It might include like family members, friends, colleagues. Colleagues of the great Phil McCrevish. There was something I wanted to point out too that I barely looked at the first time around. But there is this thing. And so what this does is it lets me spend only 500 bits and lets me refund all my skill and perk points. So right now I got 230 available. Now I could go a really crazy concept and just go melee. So let's start with that. I want to increase that melee reach as well. So let's do that. So we're good with that. For handguns, I'm not going to worry about too much. Because the stats are so, like, nerfed from what's happened to me that I'm not going to deal that much damage anymore. I do still want to have good dialogue. I think what I really want to focus on, I want to have my special attacks. So we're going to do that. Cool. Just add the special attacks. That helps out. They don't really need armor anymore. They're already overpowered. Repair weapons and armor in the inventory. I do want that, so my science, let's get that up. Just get you up to 50. Okay, so we're good there. All this other stuff, chance you repair, the chance items you repair will become pristine, increasing value and durability. So there is that. That must be what the diamond is. Diamond's letting you know that you've re-repaired it to pristine condition. So that's kind of cool. And ultimately, we want to do stealth as well. And let's get dialogue back up. I'm totally not worried about dodging anymore because I honestly haven't used it. Or blocking for that matter. So we still got 86 points here. So I just really want to like ratchet up some stats here. Now, being adept for 60 makes cower target armor. Well, so we can cower a target. That's when they actually start like shaking and stuff. There is that. I think I'm more interested in making sure I'm better at hacking. So let's at least get to 60. What's happening there? Isn't that weird? Okay. 71 points left. Let's go ahead and... The lockpick one... I think it's more because I need the score for it. Turning them off for 3 seconds, that's actually pretty cool. You know there's going to be a lot of robots here in this fight. We're down to 51 points, so technically I'll need 17 and 20, that's 37 there. I could also... I mean, because I don't have any N-ray stuff, or corrosive stuff really, so I don't really have to worry about that. I could just put the rest of it into leadership at this point. I just want to see how hard it gets without the guns. And knowing I have like a pretty boss-ass weapon. Thing is, if I max out to 100 power and sweep chance, stun 25%, I could do that, but it's almost like, what am I doing, you know? I don't want to break the game either. What I'm trying to look for is like a little last second challenge here. So yeah, let's... Let's just get my teammates that bonus. So with the 31 left... Man, choices. Because technically I have enough to get to the next target for all 3. So I should probably do that with one of these. Thing is, I'll need 17, 20. Yeah, that's already too much. But here, I just need 14, 10, 24, and then... Actually, no. I won't hit it regardless. So 17 and 14 is... Yeah. That's going to be what we need. There. Now for the perks. Because carrying capacity, don't really care about anymore. We're going to like leave everything here except what we go with this time around, so... So that's going to go up. Tactical time dilation. Recharges faster. Don't care about walk speed. 50% XP alone? Or from companion kills? Do we need levels at this point? Not really. So let's give ourselves 5 armor rating. Give ourselves bonus health. And let's give ourselves the sprint speed. Reduces the penalties of accuracy while moving. Let's do that for the time dilation kills. I want to be on time dilation a lot. That's gonna be the goal here. This is considered a science weapon, so we're gonna boost that damage. Gonna do what? 15 health per kill, but make ourselves more tanky. Companion ability cooldown. Yeah, let's do that. I think I had that one before. And companion ability cooldowns for each. Was that my kills or their kills? My kills. So they're gonna have it all the time. So when I need it, we're gonna have it. This is more science weapon damage. Sure, why not? 30% damage while under 25% health. So yeah, I don't want to have that. I need my revive for these guys. I'm pretty sure they're going to be going down a little bit more. Then I turn down some of the stats. So melee damage returned as health. Detection radius of enemies, don't care. 70% movement speed during time dilation. And armor rating bonus and skill bonus. Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright. So that's a good 15 points in the perks. Now we got Nyoka. I want her to get a better melee weapon. So let's see what we have here. Is this all the melee I have now? Oh, there's a stun baton. So gonna give her that. This weapon she has is pretty much the best. And it's a science weapon, so gonna let her keep that. There's a plasma launcher. Nah, I'll let her keep that. As for Pravati, her machine gun also does a hell of a lot of damage. And I gave her the silencer a while ago. She seems to be doing really well with it, so. Euthanasia kit. Shooting for the head is merciful. Alright, let's keep that. And now for their perks. So 30% health, 10% engineering. Yeah, let's give her the 10 engineering. 10% chance to extract mods in the field. Let's give her increased range damage because of that gun. Companion ability damage. So they're just gonna be like cannons now. Chance to reset ability on cooldown. Harmful status effect duration. Okay, her showtime damage will go up. And when his companion is down during combat, they heal back some health and continue fighting. Wow, she can pick up herself. Dude. Okay, sure. Oh, I don't have that yet. I don't have it yet. That sucks. That'll be awesome. Okay. Do I need to lie more anymore? No, because we already know what's going to happen here. So give her her base health. Let's give her her armor rating. Let's give her her range weapon reload speed. And let's give her her showtime damage as well. Okay. We're pretty good here. I think we're ready. Most of it's just see how much I can upgrade this stuff. Retire the ultimatum finally. See what I can do about the cleaver. And then as far as armor, I'm not going to need engineering anymore. I never knew what the inspiration stat was actually. Two-handed melee plus 7, defense skills plus 5. So this is like all leadership skills. Heavy melee damage plus 5. Iconoclast Apostle armor. Heavy melee weapon skills plus 5. I have a shock armor rating. This is what I had before, didn't I? This thing looks amazing, by the way. I can't even see myself, so it's like a little bit like of a shame. I just can't like do anything about that. But I don't think I need the armor on top of that, do I? Well, this is gonna give me melee damage actually, so I should keep it just for that, since we're doing this melee build. Alright. Now, what about Nyoka's armor? She's got 24 armor. I could technically give her something that's not gonna give her something like dialogue skills. Elite troop armor. So we can do that. Do that and like just pimp it out. Because it is 53 armor. It's worth it. And then instead of being an engineer, I'll give her a better helmet probably. Medical 3? Medical 3 is not necessary. Inspiration 3. Handguns. I wonder if anything has like just range damage. Oh yeah, ranged weapon spread -10. That's good. I'll give her that. That way her weapon's gonna be more focused, more accurate. She actually has that. She has the 5th tier point, but her body doesn't. Strange. Yeah, but whatever. It's not a big deal. And okay, that was a respec. Wow. Way to go broke. Yeah, totally broke now. I don't know what to do. That's fine. Okay. Now we can also modify some of the armor here. What's just the one that she's wearing? See, that's what I need to know. For right now, let's do this. Oh god, I just picked up all that? No! I didn't want to do that. Alright. Like I said, didn't want to... Oh, God, it's so annoying. Okay. Now, transfer the ammo back. And let's do the same thing with the armor. Dude, seriously, it is so much. You know what? Just send it all, man. We're gonna send it all over there, and then we'll just pick up our Adreno when we're done. I wish they would just let you send all, instead of all this extra crap. Okay. All this stuff can go. Okay. So first things first. I actually do need the mods back for right now. But they don't weigh that much. Well, they weigh a little. Yeah, look at that. It's like literally like more than 30 weight just in mods. Okay. That's fine. We need Adreno. Dervish Mist. All the inhalers. Just in case. Okay. Okay, so now we can go here. And we can actually modify the armor pieces. So she has what? Factory stock armor. So this anything will be good here. Let's just put a physical armor rating on there. Chrono field agitator or aggregator applies chrono electric. Okay, so anytime I get punched, it's the shock. And then this also restores some TDT. Okay, and increases your movement speed. So that's that for her. The hunter kit, yeah, range weapon skills, sure. But that's great. And then Nightingale step. Yeah, sure. You can't hear her footsteps, but she's gonna come and kill you. Sure grip, of course. And let's see. Oh wow, look at that. Hey, it's N-ray stuff. Alright, so we'll add the plasma for that science damage. And what else? The cleaver is already set up, right? Yeah, it has stuff already. Yeah, everything already has as much as it can have. And what else? As far as armor, we can buff up armor too. I forgot about that. So let's go ahead and let's buff hers up. Buff mine up a little bit. Is there anything else we can do? Pretty much anything that's a cheap bump up we're gonna do. I mean, she doesn't need it, but she could use it. Why not? And one more bump before we're broke. Alright, 41. So she might very well be like the weakest. But Parvati probably won't have to worry about a whole lot anyway. And she's cute with the pink. Now we can put away the last bit of stuff here. Transfer the rest of this stuff over. Ah, damn it. That's annoying. Okay. That's over. Okay, what did I lose? My ammo again? It's always the ammo that goes for some reason. It defaults back to the ammo at the top of the list. Alright. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Can we sell that stuff? I can't sell from here, can I? No, I can't. And they just like made me completely fat again. Okay. Sorry, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Okay. We're good to go. This is it. Oh, we didn't even fly there yet.
If you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Byzantium's a big place.
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering...
It's cool. 31,000 experience. And now, before we even go to the Hope, we're gonna kill her.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Sorry, Sam. You've been a good partner on this journey.
Not so fast.
Okay.
All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expected.
Wow. Now I got 10 more points to throw at something. So I guess for the sake of it, let's just bump up the guns to whatever we can do. I think the Nyoka... Wow, she has a second perk. Long winter. Technically I could give her another... Well, we'll put Lion now because I don't know how far this conversation is going to go. And Parvati finally gets her second wind. And now the game's just like, there's no way. Nice looking armor. guys. I'm gonna kill her. There's no point in being too sad about it. Oh, these guys still have all their weapons on them, huh? Well, free money. Considering we're at that point now. So let's talk for a second.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet.
Why do you want to see me?
I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here. That ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
Just tell me what you need done.
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I will hunt beasts until I'm out of ammunition, and then I'll fight a good long while after. But I am not about to mow down a crowd of innocent people.
Then I suggest you find your courage. Or pretend you're hunting beasts.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
The answer is no.
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Capt.
Go to hell.
I'm disappointed.
Incoming!
Incoming these nuts. Oh, look at that. You died in 2 hits. Isn't that sad? You died so easily. Wow. She literally got 2-shotted. And I'll steal your pipe patch. Bitch. Wait, does she have candy there too? I like candy. Candy! Oh, purple. Oh, currency has purple berry munch, huh? Well, guys, I'm sorry I brought us out here again. But we were going to kill her anyway. I just wanted to hear her stupidity. Actually, do I have to go this way? Or I can go this way? How do I get back to my ship? Can I get back to my ship without, no. We're about to, get into a fight, guys. Have fun. Okay. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me. I'm just having a good time. Having a good time. Gonna kill all these stupid freaking guys. Wait, where are you? Oh, you want some of this? now. Because you're all in some pieces. And we're gonna sell all of you. We're raising money. She's not about to mow down some humans, huh? Well, guess what you just did? Guess what you just did, Nyoka? But I get it. I understand. Alright, let's see, we made some money. That was fun.
Here they come!
Coward. Y'all are a bunch of cowards. And now we can tinker a little bit. Let's repair all our equipped stuff for the 5 weapon parts that we need. I can't afford another bump there, but we can go back to the armor real quick. Yeah, let's hook hers up for as much as we can. Alright. Good to go. That was fun.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Neither is mine. Okay. So, kept secret, not forgotten, land on the... Well, that stuff doesn't even matter anymore, does it? Find and kill Eva Chartrand. You know what?
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain. Welcome back, Captain.
Thank you.
How can I... May luck...
But, okay. So on Terra 2.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Let's go here. Because I forgot to kill that target. Because if anything, she might have been the most important. She was the doctor that set up this whole experiment in the first place. The cysty pig girl made them 20% juicier, whatever weird shit it was that they said. Is she still here? Hey, Carmen.
Hey. What's up? What you want to?
I don't want to talk to you. I would, but we don't have time for that right now. We're about to probably kill some more soldiers here, guys. I won't lie to you. What is that? What is that thing on my shoulder that keeps like shifting? Or is that... That was weird. What the hell? This sword's amazing. It looks awesome. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look awesome? Remember? Remember where I got this? Underneath some random worker's desk. The sword I've been seeing the entire game in like the load screens.
Here they come!
Who wants some?
That episode from a few weeks ago.
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
We're here on a purification mission.
Rizzo's.
All right. How does this sound? Here they come.
Don't stop me now. The fabulous Fraser brothers of the Hammersmith Thunder.
If we took apart and sold this place, bet we'd get a year of food out of it.
Yeah, but the food has no nutritional value, so what you're pretty much saying is nah. Nah, boss. Okay, where? She's downstairs. Okay, you're sealed. Alright, unseal the entrance.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
Fuck off. Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
Hagen?
She runs sublight salvage on Groundbreaker. Good boss. Bit of a live wire. Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet.
The effort they put into killing their own people. They ought to redirect that toward, I don't know, actually helping out once in a while.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
I know all about your alien conspiracy.
My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please. I think there's...
I'm listening.
If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't...
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
I saw a presentation about this in Rockwell's office. It didn't look good.
Then you know how desperate things are. I believe that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaptation and Savior Research Team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Cornelius Vanderbilt?
One of the two Earth Directorate assault cruisers, assigned to patrol the Halcyon system. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Well, Lily sent me after a conspiracy, but looks like I found a cover-up instead. Colonists might get unruly if they realize there's only one boot on their neck. If the board's authority is vulnerable, that's a crisis waiting to unfold. Well, that's...
I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy.
Enough talk. Where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, There's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
You know Phineas Wells. If you work with him, I'll spare you.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
Let's see. So there really is no alien
For the
conspiracy?
last time, no. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
It's less work than hauling my corpse out of here?
Wrong answer.
System approaching system.
Oh!
Everyone all right?
She alive? She's alive! Alright, do I have to talk to her? No. Alright, cool. Let's see.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this.
Do I have to go anywhere else? Or just go straight to the ship? Oh, come on. They never let me go straight to the unreliable. It's not like any of these enemies can, like, hold me. I'm walking right out the front door. Look at that. But she convinced me. If she can do something with the research she already had and not make those losses like worth nothing, that'll be worth it. Sort of.
What job did the board assign you when you came of age? But it was something real neat, like professional flexing.
Wilderness patrol. Plenty of folk traveling on foot out here, even back when there were roads. I protected them from rats and the like.
Knock you out,
Oh, gosh. And here I was, John, about how I was watching your back. I'm probably more like to get in your way.
Everyone needs someone watching after them. Even me. Even if I ain't keen to admit it sometimes.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
You'll
get in trouble.
Gentlemen?
Everyone all right?
Oh boy, that felt good.
Anti-Creo's facial mask increase.
So there's no one else really in my area. Can now I still can't. That's stupid.
Fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery for 2 hours after application.
Wouldn't it be something?
All right, elevator. Longest elevator ride ever, man. Seriously. Oh man. So now is the end game. So here we go.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money.
Yes. Sublight's money is inconsequential compared to trying to save the lives of
Destination
everybody.
reached. The groundbreaker. You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now.
Yeah, but she was going to... She wanted us to kill an entire village. That was already screwed. It was like they didn't even want to waste their fake food on them. It was crazy. Like, seriously, bleep that. I wonder if you can get away with everyone hating you in this game. I wonder what she's going to say to that, but there has to be a real reason. She has to also know she's wrong.
Is it done?
I spoke to Chartrand. I'm not going to kill her.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
You misunderstood Chartrand's research. She's our best shot at survival in Halcyon.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
Well, thanks for that level up anyway. Because I really need it. Yeah, 20% damage. Why not?
Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous. I said get out. Time for you to move along.
All right,
you keep
she's not gonna do
lingering
it.
like this, I'm bound to get nervous.
So, skills again. Oh, I can get the 80, right? That should help a little bit. Having them at the pseudo 80. Okay. This is the last mission, I'm hoping. So... unreliable. I wonder why she wouldn't like accept other things.
We
Like,
have
well, she's
arrived
gonna
at
work
the
with
Hope.
Phineas to actually
I need
save
you
us.
to reroute power from our ship to the
That's all.
Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
What's gonna happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm.
Okay.
Take someone to watch your back.
Okay, well, I can't go from there. And it's really quiet on this ship right now, which has me a little scared.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Okay.
Here they come!
Hey, where did you come from? I am slicing and dicing.
You guys alright?
I'm more than alright. You see this guy? He's the one that's messed up. He is totally screwed. I didn't expect them to just come running out like that. Bold. Not smart at all. Damn. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Milk? Taking it all. I mean, they don't need it anymore. Do they? Can a dead person wield a weapon? You know, like a fake guard? Oh, you're barred. No, you're barred. How about that? Alright, we need to find an entry point. Okay. That's here. We have enough to at least break in.
Making it look easy.
Hey, identity cartridge. And bits. Trying to see if I can find any more, like, acne material. Damn. Okay. Anyone in here? Well, let's check here first.
Poor bastards. Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep the damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. Okay. Hey, that's me.
Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Okay, you don't have to say that again. Okay.
Error. Hulk crew data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
That's great. Okay. And so now we just gotta go skip the hope. That shouldn't be too hard. Unlock with the key card. Okay. Oh, but... Alright, but where are we going here? Exactly. We got nothing this way. Is that room just for the giggles? I guess we can go back up. Ah, crap. Shock cannon?
Processing. Security patrol identifying criminal act error. Hope crew data not found.
This statement's false. Everything I say is false. Everything. You get what I'm saying, right? Like, I feel like a little lost right now. So, according to the map, I need to go where? Somewhere I can't even find. Wait, I guess time to take that elevator. Oh crap. Time to take that elevator. The elevator at? Oh wow. Look where I ended up. Wow. And you just fall through there. How about that? And I didn't realize I could open the door from this side. Hey, plasma cutter. UDL identity cartridge, mag pick. Although, this is kind of like backwards right now. We gotta go back in there. Maybe I was just missing something? Oh, let's find out. We can't open that door.
Authorized personnel.
And I can go this way.
Searching for unauthorized persons. Error. Alert, intruder.
Rest with us?
I must be missing one of those simple ass doors again. Alright, let's take it over here. See where it's taking us. I guess we're going this way.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Hope's so much stronger. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie. Like walking in another universe where we all died.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Nice. I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it. Do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Ugh. I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be. I need a hard drink and a long nap.
Okay, so that worked. That worked out.
about Edgewater? Damned pirates are screwed. I don't recognize you.
You probably shouldn't be talking to me. Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty.
I'm just...
I was transferred here by HHGC.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Yeah. You got trouble. Can I just teleport there? It's not. That sound. Okay, let's try to get back. My ankle. Hey, buddy.
Run it with us.
One day they'll appreciate my sensibilities. One day.
Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the law you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me!
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. How can I... Goodbye.
Alright. Hopefully we got there in time.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate...
No congratulations. We need to save this dude. Universal Defense Logistics official arrest receipt.
Incoming! Nice one!
Where did they take him? Wow, I can't hack yet to level 80. No! Damn it.
Damn, got some nimble fingers, Captain.
No! What is this gun? Alright, well. Pravati, you're up. You getting that gun? Is there really nothing I can do to hack this thing? Okay, where is... These guards don't have anything that I can use? Okay, what's this? Alright, so what's my hack stat at? Frickin' 56. I need 24 points. I might as well just go on respec at that point. This is the only thing I can do. Ah! Okay. Let's go back to our ship. We're gonna respec. I need to know. I need to help them. Don't tell me there was a password.
Please avoid it.
Is there really a password?
Imaging your...
What do you really just put a password out there? Maybe I should put it in corporate pigs, but I doubt they'll let me just do it like that. Alright, let's check again. Just to be sure that I'm doing this right. Because I've been overlooking common solutions lately. Okay. A lot of papers here. Another terminal? No. I'm surprised they still came after him after I literally went and murked their commander. Wait, what? What was on the pig? Alright. Let's look at this again. Wow, he put the passcode inside a Sisty Pig. Of course he did! If you're seeing this, I've been perniciously kidnapped and probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not been executed, I hope that the person reading the terminal will find a way to finish my work. If this is Phil McCrevish, I prepared an emergency care package located in the hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents. Okay. Where's that panel at? Hey, a level up. I can put points into hacking. No, it's not enough. Okay. Okay. Well, nothing else to do here except go save our buddy. Brave your way through Tartarus and confront Chairman Rockwell. So this should be it. We should be finishing in the next couple minutes this way.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it,
air concerns, huh?
Well, folks, I ain't exactly keen on busting into a prison, but riddling bored stooges with bullets does sound like a ride and a half.
Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta bust him out.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
We can't abandon him. We have to free him if we have any chance of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy. If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Well.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Ugh. Hiccups. There are other planets here that we haven't really touched ever. That's cool. That means there's a lot of extra stuff to do in this game because we got Typhon, Hephaestus, Olympus, Eridanos. We haven't touched any of these. You are about to assault the labyrinth of Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. I always appreciate when a game does this, by the way. Yeah, let's create another save, I guess. Because at least from this point...
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point...
What the hell is with you people landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your...
If you're just going to kill me, why bother with a ticket?
Protocol is important, sir. Tartarus Docking Authority signing... Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the... Pay no mind to that, just have...
Transmission. How can I...
Okay, let's just...
What's
Anything else to talk to you about? Ada, do you have a favorite among the crew? It's me, right?
Define favorite.
Someone you like the most?
I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam.
Good. That's good.
And I'm sure I rank as your favorite autonomous digital astrogator. I am pleased we have that settled. Was that all you wanted to ask me?
Secrets? Me? Keep from you? Nah,
I
that's
do not
crazy.
extrapolate data from subtle implications very well. Please elaborate. If you mean, do I know that you're a survivor from the Lost Hope? The answer is yes. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Your secret is that you were in love with Alex Hawthorne.
I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion.
Are you sentient?
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
You are clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system?
How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment. How can I...
I guess that's it.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Here we go. This is it. Tartarus. Halcyon is part of the Halcyon cluster, so named because Halcyon is a bright star in a cluster when viewed from Earth. Hey, the more you know.
The captain did right by us once.
Whoa!
Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardad.
Wow, Junlei's helping us. Oh, that. Are you scared? Oh boy, I'm taking damage. I'm taking a lot of damage. Come on. Come on. There we go. Whoa. What the hell am I getting shot from?
Here they come.
What are you shooting at? Oh, he already died. There we go. Let me keep my sword out because it feels like it's the only thing that I want. Yeah, this is a fight and a half here, huh? Come on. There we go. Oh god, that's Nyoka. What else still shooting at us? What the hell was that about? What is that? Security Blade Ultra? That was fun. Okay. And oh, bolter pistols. Alright. I'm glad somebody liked me in this stupid game. This game's not stupid at all. I just feel like the entire universe is full of crappy people and Julie's the only one that sent help.
I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Now, how are we doing on armor? We can repair. And I guess we can repair here too, right? I don't need it. Okay, fantastic. That's good to know. This is it?
Ooh, we have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Yeah, we do. I feel like half the time I'm like turning around, I'm like hitting my own teammates. Good thing there's not a, you know, team damage.
Here they come.
Notice I've been like very fair about not using their abilities. I'm getting pretty close to having to break that though. There we go.
Shred, you say? You got it, Captain.
Talk about getting buckled. Let's see if we can sneak by after all this death.
Security for
You know what is that shot cannon? I still want to keep my weapon. Yeah, this is my upgraded one. Okay, but let me. Why are you not shooting? I also don't know where my teammates went. This is not good. Not good. I need to put my blade back on. There we go. Oh, hi. I need help? There she is. No, you're not gonna heal. It's madness. Trying to climb and see what this gun does. Really? It's pretty much the Ghostbusters gun. See something really quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom for 2 seconds, so I'll be right back. And then we'll finish this up.
I just wanna keep it going, like the night is never over. From tonight until the morning, I just wanna get to know you. I just want to maybe get to know you if you want to. I just want to maybe get to know you. I just want to maybe get to know you.
And we're back. And we're back. And we are back. Alright. Now, I want to like that gun, but it's not that good. You know what's actually disappointing is that there's these weapons are so much better than that Hammer of Olympus that we found. Just arbitrarily. It's a little sad. So we're gonna I guess I gotta unequip it. Now we can go ahead and take this off and put this pulse hammer in there. So I get a little bit of buff. So far it's been a good challenge though. Cool to find safes and stuff.
Big mistake.
Whoa. You sure about that? Let's still shoot him. I gotta hand it. This blade is everything. Probably need to use that to climb up. Is there anything in here? We can unseal, hopefully. Oh, nothing. Crazy. Alright. She got a little, like, scowly face. She's like, I don't like all this death. Hey! That's always good. When you find a whole bunch of stuff you want to get rid of. Alright. Ugh. Just gonna sell all that. I wonder. So my sword that I'm using right now, where is it? I guess you can't see the ones that you already have. But level 22, they all say the same thing. So technically all these weapons are the same. Because I don't really feel like inclined to use any of them at this point. Except that flamethrower. Whoa. That's a lot of damage. Alright, I got a plasma cutter gold. It's level 29. So I guess I can see the point. Now as far as Nyoka though, she can technically use this machine gun and get a little bit more out of it. Or I can give her the flamethrower. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to her. And then for Pravati, I gave her Finn's shotgun, but that's not working as good, so let's give her the flamethrower and then we'll try to tack on some attachments to that. Anything good here? Nah. Oh, now I can buy them? Do they have these too? Oh, look at that, bypass ones. So we can break down the rest of this crap because we're not gonna need it. The only thing we'll keep are the 2 gold weapons. And we'll repair what we have. Oh, hey, what's up, Mike? Hey, Indy, are you still watching by chance? Okay, so I guess I'll say 3 pretty soon. We're getting close to wrapping up here. I just wanted to like do some cleanup before we get to that point. We also have this opportunity to upgrade a little bit. So I've been trying to do that. Right. I think we're good. I'm gonna buy the shunts off of all the stores. Now that's letting me buy them. Alright. I just want to be able to open every door if I need to. So these things are super important for that. What gunner was that? Ultimate Bolter 2.0. 10,000 bits! Holy crap. Is there an ultimate weapon in each of these? No. But that's still impressive. I didn't even notice. Well, I mean, technically I'm watching too, so... There should be 3, but it's saying 2. It's kind of weird. So she doesn't have weapons, and is... Okay, the hell with it. Transitioning to the pit. I think it would count you regardless, though. Let me try something too, because maybe it's me. Test. Whatever. I don't know what happened here actually. Facebook. Hey, Indy, are you sure you're watching? Because it's just 2 of us, and it's me and Mike. Huh? That's really weird. Yeah, I see it. I mean, there's being weird and there's also screwing us over. They know very well that getting an average of 3 viewers is important to becoming affiliate, so it's kind of dirty. But whatever.
Take me. I thought the
It's not gonna stop me from
Stellar Bay was
whooping everyone's ass.
Nice work!
That man went down fast. And again. Okay. Sir, relax. There we go. Oh my god! She just flipped someone over! Yeah, but we're trying to get the average up while we're trying to get there too. It'll happen. It's just little things like this, you know? Oh, you're still up? Get up, her body. This guy was strong. That guy was not strong. I don't know what Pravati did to him with a hammer, but she literally slammed the ground and it literally flipped him over. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Whee! Oh god. Was I going backwards? Because I do not want to die randomly.
Get in there, troops! For Monarch! For Halcyon!
Oof. For Monarch, eh? Yes! Hit me with your best shot! Give it all you got. Oh! How do I get down? Oh, damn it. How am I stuck up here now? Oh, wait, Van Noy. What is he doing here? I'm so pissed. Why did the iconoclast turn on me? I am so confused right now. Why did the Van Noise turn on me? Where's Nyoka on this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Buddy. This guy is actually too damn durable. Oh my god. I might not survive this.
Here I go!
I'm so mad. Why? Did I miss something here? They're understanding? Alright. I gotta be careful not to just swing at everything. Maybe I just hit him? I don't know.
Incoming!
Where's this happening? I can't even see it. You know, Nyoka goes down a lot. Nyoka, you good girl? Cause like, you just actually start hitting people. Let's see here. She's got good armor. Oh, it's not as good as that one. I guess I'll just give you that. Look, even tankier now. Oh yeah, I see it. I guess the numbers are just gonna go crazy in the meanwhile. Can't worry about it right now. Especially I'm in the end game. Okay. I got 10 points. And we have our perk. Next attack, yep. Next attack being a critical. I feel like Nyoka lost her, like, swagger a little bit when I took away her gun. This gun's so good, though. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh, I went the wrong way. Ah. They literally stood at the doorway and died. That was very depressing.
Look out!
Oh, okay. That went better. Oh, this studio. How you doing, Mike? Everything good?
Incoming!
No, no.
Wow, not even a scratch!
Pretty good. I'm kind of relieved that this is the end of this run, so I can maybe pick something new. There is something to be said about streamer fatigue. I've streamed so much this week. It's only been this game. I feel like even if I switched it up just a little bit, it would probably help a little bit. It doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the game. I just feel like if I hadn't maybe played a little bit of like Rocket League offline while Gio and Ari were on the other day, I'd be a little more jaded. Where am I getting this poison damage from?
Here they come!
Dude, that crit is so good. No, you're trying to heal. You can't heal something that's ashes. You are ashes too now. Wait. Hit him with that hammer. Talk about being a guy while he's down. Okay. We need you to get back up, Nyoka. Nyoka? Oh, Nyoka. Alright, Nyoka's back up. Hooray! Alright, I guess we gotta go here.
Nice. Calm before the storm and all that.
Whatever comes of this.
What have you been playing? Have you been playing Luigi's Mansion as well? I believe Gio should be playing that probably around like Thursday.
All the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me. Your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
Doomed? I'm just rooting out one corruption. One idiot at a time.
Idiot? I'm not the one marching to my death in a maximum security prison. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Wow. Language. So before I answer this, douche Rockwell, let me have a conversation with you. Zoo Tycoon is on Game Pass, I believe, which is also how I'm playing this. If you have a PC, get Game Pass. It's $4.99 a month. It's ridiculous. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, 2 words for God. Chairman Rockwell, just the man I'm here to kill.
How dare you? Even thinking about killing the chairman of the Halcyon board is a felony. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
A felony? I've made a terrible mistake. Please don't arrest me.
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
I can't wait to get in there and kill you. This is gonna be the highlight of my year. I love how cocky I can be. That's so good. Hello. Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. But I can still do this, right? Oh god, what's happening? Oh god, okay. What just happened? It was going so well, and then that happened. They cheated. Alright. Is there like something to this?
No!
Okay, I need to shoot that. Okay. Let's try to take out all these little guys real quick. Whoa, what just happened? I don't know what just happened. Ram? I need to back up. Whatever we got. You don't have it yet? Oh, man. Come on. Hit him. Okay. I need to hit the spot. There it is. Bobby! Help me! Help me, Bobby. Oh, I say you, he dead. I say you, you dead. You okay there? That was an interesting little boss fight. Alright. So maybe going melee wasn't like the best strategy.
Need to save Halcyon after all.
Really? They didn't want to even talk. No. Wait, what? I'm confused. How do I do that? Oh god, I was scared. I was actually accidentally gonna lose or something.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Great. I was about to pop open some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Well, best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that. When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves. But I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. As the colony struggled to survive, the inspirational story of the iconoclasts spread like wildfire, and Graham was able to bring many of the smaller Terra 2 townships into the fold. However, his zealous obsession with spreading the word blinded him to the needs of a growing organization, and the movement was unsustainable at scale. The iconoclast way seemed to work best, and ultimately petered out on Monarch.
Well.
Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together.
I really got aggravated how
the collapse of
paranoid she
Edgewater
was
left
at the
its
end.
workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter.
Wow.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Wow, it ended abruptly. But there were so many more descriptions I'm pretty sure we could have gotten, but we wanted to fast track towards the ending. There are so many filler stories and characters we killed that probably had a story. No. I don't think they'll do a part 2 to this. There are important characters I didn't even pick up. Like, I missed out on 2 party members in this playthrough, which is kind of like the beauty of playing it blind, you know? I'm turning down the music a little bit. Well, what I wanted to do was replay it, but replay in like a certain style. So, kind of like if, I know most of you guys missed the first half of the stream, but I pretty much set myself up for the end game and put my points back in different ways to set up a melee ending. So I was looking at builds, also looking at, you know, obtaining those other characters and see how those dynamics pan out. Turning on the people I didn't turn on this time, and seeing how the story changes. I'm kind of pissed off at the Iconoclast. I supported them. They were like the kind of the religious people. But out of everyone's like demands that were living on that specific planet, they had like the most kind of like noble one. Actually, the game's a lot shorter than I thought. It's about 20 hours, but I think you can fast track an ending in 15. But as far as extra stuff, there were 3 planets I didn't even land on the map. It's because they're side missions I just didn't unlock. So there's a lot of stuff there, man. And I would say from all the extra stuff I was doing at the beginning of the game that you could consider as filler, there's probably another 15 to 20 hours in there. As well as doing the replays. There's probably an even better ending than the one I got, obviously, because I didn't do everything. Because I was peeped on that. I was told that there's multiple endings. I don't know about them, but I do know there's a better ending than the one I got. And there's worse ones too, so. But I was gonna say about buying the game or owning the game, like, this was played strictly on Game Pass. So if you have a PC, you can get Game Pass for $1 to start out, and it's $4.99 a month on PC. And you get this if you haven't had Gears 5 or any of the Microsoft first-party stuff that came out this year. It's there. So Crackdown 3, if you haven't touched it, And there's a whole staple of like indie titles and third-party stuff as well. Almost everything I played on stream so far has been through Game Pass, except for something like Observation. I did that through the Epic Game Store instead. But this game's not just on Epic Game Store, it's on Game Pass, and you can get it right now for $1. So this is a Game of the Year contender. I can't commit to saying it's Game of the Year yet, because there's 2 or 3 more games I want to try before December, where we have to make that call. But this is a 9.5 out of 10. Pretty crazy to me. I would say don't play this on normal. I played it on normal just to get a normal experience to see how it feels. I know a lot of people like to do challenge runs on their first playthrough, but you know, I just want to see how it feels. Now after playing it, I can tell you, go for the challenge runs and go on a higher difficulty. Take the penalties that the game gives you. The game tries to compensate when you're doing things like, let's say, melee attacking robots, like I was the first half of the game, and gave me a robophobia to give me a buff or a debuff against robots. But it gave you a perk point as the exchange there, and the perk points can do a lot of good stuff, from giving you 100 pounds of, you know, carry weight to being able to deal, you know, 50% bonus critical damage after a kill, stuff like that. So you just gotta kind of like weigh those things. You can build a character from the very start however you really want him to be. But I would say that the dialogue choices are a little bit more flexible in this game than in other games. It's very well written, so maybe consider that. I know in previous games I've played stuff and it was like Fallout 4, for example. Doesn't matter what you say. You have yes, no, and douche. That's pretty much your 3 options in Fallout 4. And no matter what you say, they find a way to turn it back around towards what they want the story to go to. This is a lot different. This is different to the point where, you know, I decided to kill a guy that was a prominent character in the game, and it really freaked out Parvati, the really adorable NPC that ends up being the engineer that stays on the ship. She's amazing. That voice actor should probably get a nomination for best voice actor or voice actress. I guess they call it best performance for the VGAs, but she's probably gonna be there, because literally everything that came out of her mouth was endearing and so grounded to what she was, which was a little naive but with a heart of gold. And I guess before rambling on too much, like, I just want to thank you guys for watching, honestly. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for helping me carry on through this playthrough. I don't know what I'm going to play yet, but I did put in about 20-25 hours on this game live on stream in the past 5 days, which is something we don't normally do, because I'm not the only person on this channel. We have Maddie and Gio and Ari, and Maddie's going to be on tomorrow, hopefully with a little bit more Dead by Daylight. And we also have Gio and Ari that are either going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV or Link's Awakening, or what was the other one? Oh yeah, of course, Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi's Mansion 3 is probably the for sure thing we're going to see. Pokemon less than 2 weeks. It ain't going to be me. I'm so pissed off at Pokemon, man. I'm so pissed off at them. The National Dex thing really, like, killed me. It really killed me. So I'm going to let our more Nintendo intense people tackle that. And actually, it might be Maddie, because Maddie has a Switch. She's into it. I don't know, man. There's just... I feel like when they... There's actually a story that came out where they actually said that there's like about 500 Pokemon that could have very easily been in the game because the assets already exist. They're just like, is it a balancing thing? Maybe they have a hard time balancing at this certain point, but they've done it up until this point, you know? Yeah. But I almost blame Pokemon I almost blame them for making a Pokemon that's like that. Why make a one region game, you know? I don't know. But it won't be me. But it's not for any other reason. I'm burnt out on Pokemon. Pokemon Go was like my last thing. I like go in and out of that, and I use it as an excuse to exercise every once in a while, and like yeah, that's about it. But see, if they did that for the third game, the other two games would have like no value, I feel like. Unless that third game has just the remaining Pokemon. At which point you need to own 2 copies of the game. And maybe you already want to own 2 copies of the game so you can get the legendaries. It's like, how much money do you want, Pokemon? And also, keep in mind, this is the first Pokemon that's not going to be like a $30 or $40 title. It's going to be a $60 console price title. So you're talking about maybe $180 for all 3. Ugh, you know? But yeah, I don't want to overflood this conversation outside of this. We're probably going to have a podcast, honestly, this week because there's been a lot to talk about, whether it's BlizzCon stuff or Pokemon stuff or just our impressions on the games we've been playing. And we hope to get that to you in the next couple of days. And we'll do a live version of it, and then we'll have a copy of it on all our channels, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, as long as it lives there for about the 2 months that we have it. So yeah, to summarize, Outer Worlds is great. Play it. You can get it for $1. It's like, just like Xbox is so good to us. Microsoft's been so good to us about that. So please try it. And let me know how your journey goes in the comments below, no matter where you're watching this from. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more RPGs. Let us know. I think I actually want to do some more like competitive stuff. So you might see me actually play Call of Duty pretty soon. Just because I just want to see it. I haven't actually dedicated time to Call of Duty in a while. I played Black Ops 4 when it came out and did the Blackout mode. And that was cool. But, you know, I dropped off. So maybe I'll actually put some real time into it if you guys want to see that. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. And take it easy, guys. Peace out.